Hey guys, today we're playing Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation 1 on the PlayStation 3. There's no differences here versus playing it on actual PS1. I'm actually playing on the disc. This isn't downloaded. This is actually one of my favorite PlayStation 1 games. The music's kind of different from the GameCube remake. I think what I'm going to do is show you guys kind of the games that I actually have, like in chronological order, and then there's a few kind of remake. There's about not two. There's about two remakes, one spin-off. That's about it that I can think of offhand. So that I'll show you after I'm done showing you the other ones. Anyway, a nuke's coming, and I gotta save it. Everybody, blah blah blah. So this is actually the direct sequel to Metal Gear 2 on the MSX. So there should be briefing. I'll show you. Because when this game came out, oh, this is where they have videos where they interviewed such Snake. You can watch these and switch the cameras and stuff at certain points.
It's been a long time, Snake.
This is when he's in captivity. A lot of people probably won't even read that, but that's kind of a cool extra. I'm surprised how much they were able to fit in this. This game has a weird. I don't want to play this.
I don't work for the government.
Yeah, shut up. This game goes by the Japanese style of PlayStation button, so I think the back button's actually the select button. I wanted to show you. Yeah, I guess it's circles, the select button in Japan. Yeah, previous operations. See, to the most people who aren't from Japan didn't know what the heck's going on, so you can see this is the Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake storyline. I won't waste any more time showing you that. I just wanted to mention it. On with the actual game. You guys are probably starting to get bored, so let me entertain. Oh, you have VR training too, but I won't play that. Normal. So there's a GameCube remake of this, and sort of a kind of like a spin-off on the Game Boy Color, like as if this didn't happen, the Game Boy Color game happened instead. And then another game that I was talking about that was a spin-off is Snake's Revenge, which isn't even part of the canon. Then the Game Boy Color version isn't part of the canon. The remake on the GameCube is, because it's basically a remake of this with like Metal Gear Solid 2 aesthetics. But like I said, I'll show you guys that on a different day. Alright, we don't need to watch the cutscenes. We know how it goes.
This is Snake.
This is Snake. Yes. I'm not gonna make you go through this. This game's kinda cutscene and codec heavy. Although that wasn't really that common when this game came out, so it was kind of new and special, believe it or not. Now I'm rusty. Before I could just run around these guys. There's water. You can almost play this game looking at the radar. With this one, you don't have to worry about the bodies being dragged. You do kind of on the other games. The games has steadily gotten more complicated. One thing that I don't like about this particular version is that like when an enemy sees you, you're instantly on alert. Like in the other versions if you knock the guy out underwater. Let me get from underwater. I can hold my breath pretty long apparently. Let me get that ration. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it was. I was right. So this kind of keeps the radar from Metal Gear 2. I keep on wanting to say Solid 2, but yeah, I know. Push the button and hide. Got it. So this game, when this came out, like had graphics that nobody's seen before and somewhat complex gameplay. I mean, it's not like it's deep as RPG, but for an action game, there's a lot of stuff in there. So that was pretty fairly smooth. Usually you get critiqued where they either say you're slow and old or age hasn't slowed you down one bit. Yeah, he's gonna take off his gear and it's gonna show you him without his gear on. It'll say Metal Gear Solid. So this game's a lot more playable than the first two. This is the one that actually got me into the series. I played the NES version and wasn't that fond of it, but when I played this, I was blown away. Took a little while to get used to the stealth aspect because I've never really played anything like that before besides the NES version. I was kind of confused when I played the NES version because I didn't really understand like how to avoid some of the things.
It's Snake.
Yeah. Talk about nano machines, a hindy, all this shit. Yeah. So basically, he's come to Alaska to prevent a nuclear strike. Oh, and he has a clone, and there's a Metal Gear and all this other shit. And there's a bunch of flamboyant bad guys that actually have a backstory that seems like the characters in the later games do not have. The characters aren't really developed any beside the protagonist and the people that are in this game.
If you want to get in,
That's one thing like I was looking forward to in the future Metal Gear games, is to learn about all the bad guys and their story, but it didn't happen. People didn't really have that deep of a story, and if they did, it was super stupid or weird. But I liked the game. I didn't like it as much as I did when I first played it. I'm talking about Metal Gear Solid 2. And then Metal Gear Solid 3. Shit. It's hard for me to run my mouth and... Oh, they saw me. Game over, man. Please tell me I pushed the right button. It stresses me out because O isn't usually the button that you would press to confirm it. They kind of changed that, and I think in the HD remakes, because I think I wanted to push X and flip. It's hard to go back to the older games because sometimes you forget what extra features you have. Just don't walk in the cone like I did stupidly. Here, if you make footprints, he'll follow the footprints and go, whose footprints are these?
Huh? Whose footprints are these?
I'll keep him busy. His voice sounds kind of muffled like an 80s cartoon, I guess, so they could fit everything on the game. Alright. You can play this with the analog stick, but I usually prefer not to. Not this game anyway. Because it's 3D at certain parts, but I don't think that's the one I need to go into. Shit, I can't remember what I'm supposed to do half the time.
A surveillance camera?
Are you really surprised? We're trying to get rid of a nuke. You don't think they'd have a camera? Oh wow. Good thing I didn't go to that line of sight. If I can pull it off, he should be able to go. Shit. I didn't do that successfully at all. Yeah. I don't like you either. Leave me alone. You'll never catch me. You hear? I think he hears. So now we're going through a ventilation shaft. Oh, it's McDonald Miller.
This is McDonald Miller.
I think he's in Peace Walker, if I remember correctly. That's decoy octopus, if I didn't spoil it for you. For a sneaking suit, this is super loud.
I moved the dark cheek to the cell in the first floor basement.
Revolver ocelots.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
Oh, I thought it was revolver
First
ocelot.
floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers.
First
as soon as
floor
they're done spraying.
ventilation shaft. Got it.
Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Everything I hear, I question with it.
Intruder.
Another
Really?
question.
He's already done 3 people.
That wasn't really.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He's using stealth. They make it sound like a drug. When you play this game and finish it, it actually rates you on how many rations and how many times you died. Needless to say, I don't get that good of a review. Go figure. If you're a long time watcher of this channel, which you really can't be because I've only really been making these videos for about a year or so, then you know that I suck at most games, especially when I'm talking, because I have trouble concentrating. Yeah, nothing there. Nice room though, love the decor. Alright. I think you can drop down. But I want that box, which I think's a ration. As it kindly told me. What helpful little prompts. The action button. They don't actually tell you what the action button is. You gotta just press it. Always the action button, apparently. So even though I have a gun, like, let me change this to dual shock mode. Controller settings. Oh, this one is an analog control. Oh well. He doesn't transfer onto the next wall very well. Well, I can't fault it. I remember playing Metal Gear Solid 2 and having such a hard time because compared to the other Metal Gears, It's quite easy to evade things, even though you see me fail miserably. Like, compared to the other games, it's a lot easier not to get caught. I can't say the same for the remake though. These you really have to crawl on if you don't want to hear it clank, 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 because that'll alert the guards. That's something you couldn't do on the 2D versions. So I have no card. So I'm not going to get into any doors. Not with this attitude anyway. It didn't make much sense, but it sounded alright. Sounded alright. Click. How'd that not see me? I kind of spazzed out there. I should have just kept calm. I do that a lot. Can you crawl in there? No, you cannot. Avoid the cones at all costs. You can also crawl under the tanks like you could in Metal Gear 2. Oh, I said it pretty fast that time without hesitating to say solid. Getting used to it, I guess.
What was that noise?
I don't know. There's nowhere to hide. Oh, so close. Oh, that was really loud. Oh, this doesn't go into the caution long mode. Alright, so I didn't get killed that time. I can't remember which one. The DARPA chief is in it because that's who I'm going to. Does this look DARPA chiefy?
Look at the radar.
Yeah, look,
It's
yeah,
picking up.
shut up. They changed Mei Ling's voice in the remake. That I didn't like. I like her voice in this. I guess they thought it sounded stereotypical. I don't know. But I was used to hearing it, so when they change everything like that, it throws me off. Blomp, blomp, blomp. Use the action button. I got it. I bet I could probably finish this game in one setting, but I'm not. Maybe one day I'll play through the whole game and slowly record it, but I haven't even finished doing that with Castlevania or Resident Evil 2. Don't know if I will finish it, but like I said, it's one of those things where I'm just gonna slowly do it, and it happens to become like a playthrough or whatever, so be it. If not, you have a good idea what the game looks like. And that's really how the whole playthrough things go. By the way, these videos I make, unless I state they're playthroughs, are not Let's Play videos.
Ugh, kinda damn cold.
So that guy
I
who
hate Alaska.
always uses the
Boy,
bathroom
that woman is built all right.
is like in every single Metal Gear Solid game. He makes some sort of cameo, and it's always bathroom related. Oh, that tastes so good. I forgot which way it came. Radar would be helpful. Alright, so don't go that way. This isn't the most exciting part of the game. But I guess they're trying to stick to the roots. I guess all the games at some point have you crawling through a ventilation shaft. Nope. There's the DARPA chief. I think.
Who's that?
Just some man crawling in the ventilation shaft.
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald
Apparently.
Anderson, right?
You here to save
I'm
me,
going to
huh?
expect him to crawl
What's your
through the
outfit?
ventilation shaft as well.
I'm the pawn they sent here to save
I don't
your
know.
worthless butt.
But I'm skipping this. He's gonna have a heart attack. It's gonna suck. And the game just froze. Because I pushed the button at a wrong time.
If it hadn't been for...
I don't think I've ever skipped the cutscenes like this before. That's why I thought it froze. Apparently that's the load.
Naomi, the chief.
Apparently I had a heart attack and I just skipped it. That was a pretty big deal because this was one of the first games to truly utilize the vibration on DualShock controller, and they kind of simulated the heart attack with the DualShock controller. You can see maggots. That's pretty cool. I think I have a card now, level 1 card. So I gotta wait for Meryl, I guess, to let me out. I always thought it was hilarious at the time, where they blurred out the private areas. Because I don't think I saw that on... I didn't see The Sims or whatever where they blurred out like that. So it was a fairly funny new concept I've seen in video games.
You're not.
No, but I need that gun. Oh, shooting's so awkward in this game. Yeah. Let me try again. I didn't know what I was doing. Oh, please don't tell me I have to wait for her. Make sure you have health, I guess. How do you check your life? I'm full. I'm good to go. Alright. Weapons check. We'll try this one more time. If I fail, it's whatever.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Or give me the mission again. First person mode would be so helpful. I never used the automatic aiming thing, and thank you. Yay. Get away from those. Damn. Die. Usually it doesn't go that bad, but I'm not used to that shooting mechanic. Alright, I'm gonna end this video here.
Thanks for the help.
You got a good look at what Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation 1 looks like. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.